In this video we will discuss about predict the output of this code. Here it is asked that if the value of n is 1, then what will be the value of x and y, and if value of n is 0, then what will be the value of x and y after the execution of this code. Now if n assume or n takes the value, okay, n has the value 1, so what will happen and what will be the value of x and y. Okay, this is the first scenario. Now here we can see in the first statement the value of x is initialized with 1 and y is initialized with 1. Okay, two integer kind of variables are declared as well as they are initialized with the value 1. And now if n, okay, if value of n, okay, this in here, if the value of n is 1, if value of n is 1, okay, if value of n is 1, then definitely this test condition will result in true value because 1 is greater than 0. So here true will be returned, so the body of f will execute. So body of will execute. So what will happen here? Here the statement is x is equal to x plus 1. Okay, so and we know what is the value of x. Value of x is 1, as we know. So x is equal to 1 plus 1. Okay, so this implies, okay, what will happen? X is equal to 2. So here the value of x will be 2. When second statement will be executed, then okay, that is written within the body of f, what will happen? X is equal to y plus 1. So this implies that, okay, since we know the value of y is 1, so here will be y is equal to, okay, 1 plus 1. Okay, and definitely, okay, this means what will be the value of y? Y will be 2. So as per we have predicted the value of x and y. If value of n is 1, then value of x and y will be 2 and 2. Value of x will be 2 and value of y will also be 2 if value of n is 1. Okay, if n assumes the value 1. So if you want to check whether we have predicted the value of x and y correctly or not, that is 2, then what we can do, we will use here two output statements. Okay, system.out.print, and we will print the value of x first. Okay, so we can check by using output statement, okay, and running this code, okay, that whether the output is same or not as we have predicted, that it will be 2 and 2. Okay, so here we will print the value of y. Now let us make these lines comment. Okay, now, okay, here we have to assume that value of n is 1. So let us change the value of n to 1. Okay, here now definitely this test condition will result in true, and these two statements within the body will execute, and they will result in value x value will be 2 and y value will be 2. So if we run this code, we will be able to see on the output terminal the resultant is 2 and 2. Okay, so we have predicted the output correctly for the first scenario when the value of n is 1. So value of x will be 2 at that time and value of y will be 2. Now second scenario is when n, okay, when this n, okay, the value of this n is 0. When value of n assumes the value 0. If value of n is 0, so test condition becomes 0 is greater than 0. So 0 is not greater than 0. So this relational operator greater than will result in false. Okay, and definitely if this test condition is false, the body of if will not execute. Okay, this means these two statements will not be executed. Okay, so what will be the value of x and y? So value of x and y will be x will be 1 and y will be 1, because these two statements compiler doesn't have executed these two statements. So whatever is the initial value, okay, that will be the final resultant. So value of x will be 1 and value of y will be 1. So okay, so since these two statements are, okay, are not executed, so definitely what will be the value, final resultant x value of x will be 1 and y will be 1. So the output that we have predicted is initial values will be there, x will be 1 and y will be 1. So, if we run this code, let us make this comment, and if n assumes the value 0, then definitely this condition will result in false and this body will not execute, and final value of x and y will be the initial values, that is 1 and 1. So, let us run this code and we will see that x stores 1 and y also stores the initial value, that is 1.